Well, hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's April 19th, 2025. It's warmed up. I believe it's in the 60s right now. And of course, we're getting a little bit of a downpour. Expecting rain on and off today with some thunderstorms, I guess. So we'll see how everything works out. I do have a full list of things that I've got to get done today. Or at least I desperately want to get done. So I have a couple of things down and back to move to get ready for Monday, and I do want to go down and check and see how the beaver spillway is, make sure that that's okay. But well, it's letting up a little bit right here right now. Nothing like a beautiful wet spring day here. We'll have to do a garden tour pretty soon. The snow snapped these sort of bolts here over there in that garden. Oh, Lord. My brother Jim had asked what's going on with Thea. Thea's my wife, and she's been working steadily here every day. Her health is improving some. She's got a pretty significant osteoporosis and multiple fractures. But she's improving as well, and is able to do small amounts of work bit by bit. Yeah. Well, the daffodils are lighting up, are blooming right now. I see they're starting to open up. The things I've got so many things stationed out here until I get and some of this stuff just isn't going to be any good. The plywood's shot. A lot of the wood here is shot. It's all getting moldy now. So right over here to our right is where the shipping containers are going to go. Yeah, water's running pretty well right now. It hasn't been raining that long, but it's raining pretty well right now. And I just want to have plenty of room because they'll be dumping their stone all along in here. And I want to have enough room for their trucks to be able to maneuver around. This is a new soil conditioner that I bought here in the fall. Going to move it over closer to where the wood IBC cages are for now. I turned the leaf mold compost pile yesterday. disconnect the snowblower from the from the Grandel 6060 Optimus. I did get estimates back from Blazy's where the Kubotas were. They took two pieces of equipment. I'm sorry. Can't see that well with the foggy windshield here. So they took the Suki, the RTV, and they took Buzz, the Kubota mower, and so we'll see what ends up. They sent me a couple of estimates. I've got to call them and find out. They sent me 4 estimates for the 2 pieces of equipment, and it is expensive just hauling them back and forth to Palmyra, New York, a couple $100 a trip. So that's not pleasant, especially when you got 4 pieces of equipment. It's going to have to make 8 trips. So let's take a ride down and back and see. I don't have any trees down in the roadway here. I've got some limbs down here, small limbs. No big deal, that isn't. Drive over those limbs. Well, this pond looks pretty good. Got more limbs down right in here. Sort of blocking things some. Move the forks a little closer together here, see if I can scoop up some of these small ones here. This won't work that well. Looks really good. I'll have to come down here when it's a little bit nicer. And I see they do have a little bit of a dam built up over the spillway here. Not too bad. Back some. Yeah, I really need to grapple down here or bring Elon down. end up buying a 4-in-1 bucket for this bugger. That would be make grabbing things like a using the bucket like a grapple at times to help out. See all the herons in their nests there. They're covering up their eggs.
You don't need a reason, no holiday or rhyme, to hold the door for someone, or just give them your time. A smile on your face can light up a room. A little bit of kindness always comes back to you. Feels good to be kind, feels right to be true. Helping one another, that's what good folks do. You lift somebody up, you find you're lifted too. Feels good, yeah, it feels good to be kind. Maybe someone's hurting, maybe they're alone. You don't need to fix it, just let your care be known. A simple act of mercy, a gentle word or two, can make the world a better place, starting right with you. Feels good to be kind, feels right to be true. Helping one another, that's what good folks do. You lift somebody up, you find you're lifted too. Feels good, yeah, it feels good to be kind. You never know the battles someone's fighting inside, but one small act of kindness can turn the rising tide. So be the calm, be the light, be the steady hand. It don't cost a thing to help your fellow man. Feels good to be kind, feels right to be true. Helping one another, that's what good hearts do. You lift somebody up, and you'll be lifted too. Feels good, yeah, it feels good to be kind. Yeah, it feels good, real good to be kind. wrote a story and that it don't cry. The saving likes to roam, but it thinks at night eyes. She wanna see my favorite don't buddy. Bidden I can seek you words with the song that reach. It's very air we told me each other's for the sad to cry. She doesn't always raise the sky, oh yeah. She doesn't know you makes your heart, but I have frightened down. You think you say to meet the folks is true. I'd love the way they'll tell me where you go. I guess when the sun I just so carry you. I make saving life so cold. It's when I can't, it can hold it all. I know it's like so cold that don't make it at all. My furnace time I enjoy your heart. It's like it overdue, believe in the truth it knows. There's a combination, great a bliss.
Well, today has worked out fairly well, given the fact that we've had some significant downpours throughout the day. And started off by taking the green machine out back and moving some of the tractor implements, and got those moved around out back because the area that we'll be spreading stone on, we wanted to have plenty of turnaround room and all. And so that worked out pretty well. Also was able to get this wall fixed in a lot better. May not look perfect, but you know, I have some boards to take off here, but it's ready. I have a few screws to take out and a couple of boards to take out, but it's real close to being ready to hanging some plastic there. But it's been pouring on and off today, so it's soaking wet in there. So it would be best if we have a couple of dry days. I'll turn on a light in here and we'll take a walk around. This place is just completely jam-packed with stuff. So I'll show you over in here. So despite our best efforts, we've got some water that's been pouring down in here each time it rains. It's been coming down different spots up here, all along in here. And of course, this is still lifted up. I tried banging this down some, but I can't get the floor to go down. We'll go up there and take a look in a second, but it's been leaking all along in here and in here. So we need a nice dry day, some good winds, open up the doors, let things dry out as much as possible. Head upstairs and I'll show you. So I used Elon, the excavator, go ahead and push in on the walls after I removed all the materials that I could get in between that wall and where it attaches to the roof here. And I was able to move these straps from there closer to the end. Same thing on the other side. Lots of material here. You can see it's all soaking wet here and all around in here. So hopefully, if things go well, pick up some plastic in the next couple of days. Can't open the door because this is all, the whole floor is just picked up right here. I was able to knock the wall back into where it does go, but as you can see from the these studs here aren't sitting on the top plate here, which is a bit of a problem. But I was able to pull this wall over. Let me go over there. Oh. So when this building came apart, pieces fell in between the roofs, the rafters here, and that wall. So I was able to reattach it here to keep this end wall in. But you might be able to see right up there, these studs are probably 1.5 inches off of here, too far above. But and then this all needs to be knocked down as well. Not sure how I'm going to do that, but the next phase is let things dry out here. Hopefully we're gonna have a week of dryness, and then I'd like to, well, several days of some warm weather here. Then I'd like to get plastic up against the outside of this. So 2 months later, finally getting the weather tight here. Had to remove the roof section so I could get to this and do it. So that's good. What else did I do down there? So the posts that were holding up the laminated beam, I was able to get the one out from the, turn off these lights here. I was able to get the posts out couple days ago from, I'll show you here, from where that concrete block is. So the laminated beam was on this one here, but I had lumber that was stacked and it kept blowing over in the wind. That was here, and I had some of the, there's where the beam was that was standing right here. I got that out, got the metal and the lumber out from here. Took that beam, the post out back. There's the lumber and some of the metal. The metal's all bent up over there. So pretty happy with that. Used Elon to push back against it here. There's more work to do up there, certainly, but it is much better than what it was. Close to getting sealed up. So that's good. And of course I always track mud up on here whenever I come up here with the excavator or any equipment, is it's just so wet and muddy out here. So I use the Ego power broom to clean this off. So we'll go over and see what's going on in the greenhouse, because Jim had asked what's going on with Thea, and her girlfriend Melissa's down here today helping out, moving some of the plants from their winter storage area to the individual rows that they need to go into and all. So, and with Thea's back now and her lungs, those two issues that she's got, it's pretty tough for her to, she can't pick up anything heavy. So Melissa is still pretty strong, and she can pick up some of the plants and all. So we'll come over here and see what they're up to. It's all humid in here. Oh, here are the hard workers here. YouTube special.
And you too. We got the old parts over here.
That's right. Well, Jim had said, you haven't shown anybody Thea lately. What's going on with her? We want to see her. So, and this is Melissa. Melissa's down here helping again. Getting everything organized out here.
Yep,
Got
then
lots.
we're going to need your hand card for the next time we do this for
Oh.
getting those 20 black currants out.
Oh yeah, out of the.
And they go there.
Yeah.
But I think you have the hand card over by
The green hand cart? Oh, you mean the
yellow one, not the big mother one for the
for the citrus and all.
citrus. Yep.
Yeah.
But, doing our last bit of gooseberries, and then we'll have a spot that's cleaned out over there for things that we might, like peach trees, take out of the coop.
Cooper. Yep.
Yep.
Well, why don't you tell everybody how you've been doing lately, hon?
Doing great.
Oh, she's just
I'm
fantastic.
doing fantastic.
Oh my
I'm
God.
upright and vertical.
That's
Take
right.
my power naps, do my flat therapy in bed, and we're good.
There you go, folks. All right. Yeah, it looks really nice over here. You guys been working hard. It's real easy to get down the rows of the plants, and everything's starting to bud out. Curly willows are budding out. Locust here. Yeah, things are looking good. Very good, ladies.
I
All right.
figure we'll wait a couple weeks maybe for the figs. No?
Yep.
But we'll put them in the same spot you took them out of.
Yep.
Thing there. Are those on the other side? Are those all your maple trees or something?
Yeah, most of those are maples.
You have your new hat on.
Yes, I do, because my other one's soaking wet.
Very snazzy.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, most of these are maples in here. Just about all of them look like maples, but we'll have to see. Red maples. Got a couple of sugar maples, but just about all these are red maples. Okay, ladies.
Hey, Kevin. It's nice seeing ya.
So the only other thing that I did do today was I went over and took Optimus Maximus out and put him over in the outdoor kitchen area over here. I'll go over there now. And of course, when I go to take the subframe off, it starts pouring. A little bit of hail. It was like hail. I don't know that it was hail, but it was big drops. But it's got to be close to 70 degrees right now. Very muggy. The ground is saturated here. So went pretty well getting the subframe off. Only challenge I did have was getting the PTO collar. Well, I could get it reduced down there, but I couldn't get it to slide forward, so I had to back it up to do that. But the subframe looks to be in pretty good shape. The blower, I think, is in pretty good shape. It's got places where it's got a couple of dings and some rust started from the being in there and the boards falling on it and all. I probably should get some paint on it. That would be nice to get things cleaned up with it. And so now that I've got Optimus uncovered, the damage to that I can see so far is all in the top of the cab. Everything appears to be ripped off there and bent in the top. It seems to be working okay. This is such a heavy-duty bugger, built so well that I think it handled it pretty well. I mean, it's got dents and starting some rust here where the boards had hit, so things like that, mostly superficial stuff, and lights that have to be replaced. So I think we lucked out with this. So I may put the front end loader on it tomorrow. I don't know yet. I may do that because I do need the grapple, and I can just take the bucket off and use the Land Pride grapple that we've got. Usually I use it on Mini Me, but it'll work on this because I have limbs all over the place. There's a couple of the family geese right there, but we've got limbs down all over, and they should get picked up as well. So pretty happy. Optimus appears to be running okay at this point. So I think that's about it for today's video, folks. I hope you found it somewhat entertaining or informative. We're making progress here. I'm really happy it's warming up. I really look forward to those sunny days. We need some windy days too, which we have had, but right after the rains would really be helpful. And so today's Saturday. Tomorrow I'll get some more things done around here, and hopefully we won't get any rain. I think we might get rain tomorrow, I don't remember. But on Monday we'll start getting some of the stone down, because I really like to get those shipping containers over here so that I can get that area cleaned for construction. We need to clean that whole area up so we can start the construction. So pretty happy with what we've gotten accomplished. It always seems like I'm not making much progress each day, but cumulatively it's looking better. So thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and take care. Bye bye now.